Hello everybody, that's Centralized Dave with a 10 video update about my current moves and about the markets. I'm sure I'm gonna also drop you some short technical videos with charts very soon. I will try to make these only a few minutes long so I can put them directly on Twitter, not even on YouTube. And yeah, I would like to follow up on my last video. My last video was few hours before inauguration. We were 109,000 Bitcoin, and this morning I woke up and I see 99,000 Bitcoin. But what is unfortunate, altcoins are getting sold off more, and this is not a sign of an alt season at all. This is not the way to the alt season. And I kept saying you that January, February, the Ethereum makes the biggest moves versus Bitcoin, and it still could. We are at the end of January, February is ahead of us, but it's definitely not looking very well, that call. However, I am a majority cash, so basically it's bittersweet for me because whatever I have left is only in altcoins, and they getting sold off again, and my meme coins like ragging, my Solana meme coins. So even though I am in majority cash, I am still very unhappy actually. And I might be also wrong about the Q1 Solana meme season. It might actually come a little bit later. Maybe the space is still too crowded. However, what I want to update you about is what I'm doing. So I'm not buying today. I'm rotating a bit, like from the meme coins that I think are completely ragging, like Mumu. I have lost it, and I rotated it into basically USA token. I think that will should rebound strong. But I also think that about Mumu, but these things can rag completely before they rebound. So it's such a waste of money to wait for the rebounds on multiple occasions. But sometimes the rebounds is really good and you really make nice returns, even on the way down. However, I'm not adding to the exposure, but where I would be adding, and I would be adding a lot currently, because the moving averages go up over time right now. And for Bitcoin would be between 84 and 88,000. There I would go even majority crypto again. But I would most likely I would just want to buy the rebounds and let me evaluate. There is something that I have done last year, which I am basically following, because the last year I also sold in mid-June and then we crashed. But something I didn't do, that I didn't buy back in July, early July, I stayed majority cash. The reason why I didn't was that I was convinced we are going lower. And we did go lower in August, but before we did go lower, we had tremendous rebounds. Like the rebounds in July, it was a nasty fake rebound. It was because of the Trump speaking in a Bitcoin conference, but it was a rebound anyway. And it was such a shame to be in majority cash at that rebound, and emotionally so difficult. And I want to avoid some difficulties like that if I can this time. I really would like to learn from that experience the last year. So that's why I am now hunting for a good rebound to buy, because I think that even if I buy lots of Bitcoin at 85,000, like it's going to easily rebound to back to 90, where it is today, 98,000 maybe. And that's beautiful, over 10%. And you can, like, if I can make just 10% on such a big cap, which is more predictable than everything else, as well for me, it's just, nice money. And most importantly, it makes me to be not majority cash during a rebound, which is emotionally very exhausting, and it's very pushing people to make mistakes, these emotional difficulties when you are majority cash in a big rebounds, but also if you are majority crypto in the crashes, of course, that's even worse, but still worse for me at least. So my buy targets now 84 to 88,000 Bitcoin, but I would most likely just be buying a dip there, a rebounds, and also I'm hunting for some. I'm no longer buying more Ethereum, no, absolutely no. I know it's gonna have Pectra, but in March, but it can crash much more before it rebounds. I'm trying to buy some winners, and by winners I mean like things that that escaped me, I couldn't buy them. Sui and H-bar, these two. Also, I'm gonna have a look at Ripple, because now during these corrections, really these winners, they can you can get a good levels, and at least to get a good rebounds, is like I'm saying, you know. So I'm hunting for some winner altcoins, and I'm still patiently waiting for 84 to 88,000 Bitcoin.